back on our show, and today I am talking about what I think is the strongest Pokemon in Regulation D. Though really, it's not the same, the strongest, but I think Iron Hand is one of the best Pokemon. It should be used a lot more. Terragrass is insane with it, helping it deal with Flutter Mane, which is its main problem. I personally, I like running Booster Energy with. I like the Swords Dance sets. I think they're insane. They're a lost surprise, really good in closed team sheets. Even open team sheets, they can be really good. Very good sweeper and trick room. Thunder Punch I actually think is better if you're running Swords Dance and Wild Charge, then Drain Punch to keep it alive. I think this is a really strong set. I like giving it some attack. This isn't exact, but this is kind of round. Then some special defense. Then usually the rest will go into like defense, and that's pretty much how I build it. I know this it's a bit more complicated, but that's kind of about what it is. Then another Iron Hand set that this one was more popular earlier. Still Terragrass. Terragrass is kind of seen as the best set, well, Terra type, and it's the Soltfest sets that are been used. These ones you see a lot more common with support sets. You see the Fake Out is usually what they're built around. Then Drain Punch, Wild Charge instead of Thunder Punch just for more damage. Then usually Volt Switch, though I have seen other moves. I've seen Earthquake used on this thing. But usually more is put into defense here. Sometimes a lot of times you'll see a little bit of speed, mostly to outspeed other Iron Hands actually. And like you can put the rest in attack. Usually it's not an attack investment because this is like a support Pokemon that can still output very threatening amounts of damage. So I do think Rillaboom being re-added does have more competition for that Fake Out. So that's something that kind of like nerfs Iron Hands a bit. But another Iron Hands that I stopped picking up kind of around like earlier Rake C was it was still a Swords Dance, but it was Safety Goggles and Terra Fire. This is interesting because it meant they couldn't get burned, but they also couldn't put asleep. Here's the reason why I think there's a weakness to this. It still keeps it weak to ground, though there is the resist to fairy, which I don't. If there's strong ground types, I also think this is worse than Reg D with Urshifu Rapid Strike being around. But main weakness is Fluttermane, like Fluttermane launch strong Dazzling Gleams, really just wrecking our hands unless the Terra is really forcing out Terras. Next, I actually think like strong ground types like Garchomp is one I saw a lot. Also like Graytus, those are Pokemon that just really really force out your Terra. If you're using Terra Fire, it really doesn't work. But thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.